Let's move on to the neck and trunk, and then we switch the model, okay? All right, neck exercise, neck extension and flexion, sagittal plane. That's what we're gonna do first. Again, stabilizing it under the collar, okay? Then we have to be careful about the neck muscles. So have them initiate, chin down to the chest, and can you look up? Okay, and then you assessing their ARM, and then let's briefly assess your PRM. Go ahead, look up. All right, so now I can eyeball her available range. So chin to chest again. I'm gonna give you gentle resistance. Ready? Go up, look up. That's 1, 2, and 3. So you might notice that I'm not really comfortable flipping my hands like this. All I need to do is simply switching my working hand and stabilizing hand, so I can use my supination, pronation better. Go ahead, look up. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, same thing. Look up the ceiling, and we're gonna do chin down to your chest. Very good, and look up again. I'm gonna give you gentle resistance. Ready? Go down. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. And then we'll do frontal plane motions. Ear to shoulder, please. Good. And then ear to shoulder. Not much motions available here, right? So it's small range, but we're gonna give her resistance. Now, this is a bit different from what we learned from stretching. Stretching, you had both hands on the same side to stretch lateral flexors. Resistance exercise, you have to prevent their substitutional motions. Meaning, if she's doing ear to shoulder here, and we are trying to strengthen this, right? And if she's weaker, she'll be just hiking her shoulder up like this. So you will have to stabilize the opposite shoulder and working hand here. And go ahead, ear to shoulder, please. 1, 2, and 3. So remember to stretch this muscle, ear to shoulder, please. We had both hands the same side and did stretching like that. Okay, but for resistance exercise to strengthen this, we are stabilizing the opposite side shoulder and working hand here. 2 and 3. You switch side, this ear to this shoulder, please. Good. Go back. Stabilizing the opposite side, working hand here. Go ahead, ear to shoulder. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's what you'll be doing for lateral flexion MRE. Lastly, rotation MRE. So can you follow my hands? All right, turn to the other directions. Good. Now I'm gonna give you gentle resistance. Okay, you're gonna turn to the right first. Ready? Go. Gently, and then the other directions. So depending on your client's preference, sometimes putting your hands above the TMJ can be too slippery. In this case, her case was like that. So then you can actually go under the jaw like this, under the TMJ. And can you turn to the right? Okay, turn to the left. Turn to the right. Some cases, clients do not want you to touch their face because they have a heavy makeup. In that case, you have to compromise going above the temporal area like this. Okay, that's how you do cervical rotation MRE. Let's move down to the trunk exercise. Again, trunk exercise, you need to prepare their arm positions or leg positions. For trunk flexion MRE, you have to ask them to knees apart, try to touch the floor. That's what we're gonna be doing, and I will give you resistance. Okay, ready? Both hands on the top of their shoulder, go down, please. That's 1, and 2, and 3. Very good. And then for trunk extension, you start from fully flexed position, both hands on the scapular should be coming up. So come up all the way up. 1, 2, and 3. That's how you do trunk flexion and extension, okay? Trunk lateral flexion, arms at the side, ask them to lean towards one side and try to touch the floor. So you assess their available range. Then same thing, you'll be resisting against their motions here, working hand on the side. Stabilizing hand, this case has to stabilize the opposite side of it. Otherwise, she'll be hiking this hip up to compensate her weakness. Ready? Go. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. We'll switch the side. So I'm gonna lean that way. I'll give you resistance. Ready? Go. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. So that's a trunk lateral flexion MRE. So lastly, for trunk exercise, I'm gonna ask her to close your arms if they're able to. If not, just at least gather their arms in the middle. So the arm's not gonna be in their way of rotation. So we're gonna do trunk rotation MRE, arms crossed at the chest, please. And then we'll be rotating your trunk this way and that way, okay? One hand pushing back of scapular, the other hand is pulling. Ready? Rotate all the way, good. And then you simply switch your hands to change the directions and rotate back to the left, good. To the right again, and to the left. Very good. So that's how you do trunk rotation MRE in seated position. Any questions about neck and trunk?